Hello folks, time for another video and shave. And this is a second chance shave challenge. Well, basically what that means is if I have like gear that I've shaved with before but I haven't really liked it and I kind of stuck it away and haven't revisited it, well, I was actually tagged not by another YouTuber, but by a subscriber who says I was tagged by a YouTuber, but they couldn't figure out the name. So anyway, I'm always up for a challenge. Now, I really don't have any gear that I do not dislike and that I've kind of stuffed away and kind of forgot about. But I do have some gear that I kind of don't use a lot. So, and this is nothing bad on the products I'm about to, not trash, but, you know, just explain here. And then, by the way, it is evening here because I figured I'll do this shave at night. I'll just have a little more time to edit because I want to throw some stuff up on the screen here for you guys so I can explain some things. Okay, so first off, I'm going to go soap-wise. Now, this is soap that my boy, I'm like, I should go to bed or something instead of doing a video. My son-in-law bought me for Christmas this year because my family does not buy me shaving gear because they think I am cuckoo. So, my awesome son-in-law bought me this Barber Upp shave stick, and it makes me laugh because I did actually 2 videos on this. I did original one, and the shave was okay, and I did a revisit because I wanted to see if I could have better results, which it was okay. The soap has good slickness. It just doesn't have any lather for me. So it's funny because the soap isn't in the container right now, but it comes in a container almost like my alum does. But it actually does says shave stick, and then it says shaving cream underneath it, which is kind of, because it's not a cream. It's a very, very hard shaving stick. Great for travel, though, because it comes in this nice little, well, I mean, you could just basically just take this little plastic tube with you, but a little container, but it comes in a little, like a cardboard tube, like the old brushes used to. Now, I'm doing something a little different this time. I'm not going to use it as a stick because I've tried that. I've also tried grating it and putting it in a shave ball. But what I've been doing is I've been blooming it in the entire stick. Oops. I've been blooming it in my timeless ball. And just to soften it up, I think, because I saw there really aren't any videos on the soap. I think I'm the only one who actually did a video on the soap. But I think on their website I saw a little clip of them keeping it in a bowl and everything. So I'm going to try that today. Like I said, it does have good slickness, so we're good with that. Now, the second is a razor that my wife found at her, I think it was her grandparents when her grandfather died. And she found me an awesome Gillette brownie razor. I'll show you in a second. It came in this very old case. And it's an open comb. And I'll show you the razor now. And it was kind of grody. I was going to say growly, but grody when I first got it. But I cleaned it up. It cleaned up rather easy with the old toothbrush and toothpaste and whatnot. It has some teeth that I find a little bit aggressive on my face. Now, this is probably where I'm going to stab myself right in the face. The razor's okay. It was a little aggressive for me, but the blade I have in here, now I know I shouldn't really be doing this with all gear that I kind of put on a shelf, but why not, right? Now, I used to love Astra SPs. Okay, loved them. I bought, like, I had originally like 50. I went through them kind of quick. And then I bought a 100-pack off of Amazon. When I got the blades in, right now this pack is empty, but I'll show you the blade when I'm done. I'm actually going to pop up a picture right now, boof, of the Astras I used to have. They had the darker writing on them, okay? And now they have the laser etched. So they're not, for me personally, because I know there's like millions of people out there that use these razor blades and have no problem, but for me, I found the new blades to be just a little bit too, like, they pull on me a little bit, and they're sharp, but they're not smooth. Anyway, I put that in that razor. I know, I'm stupid. So, this 1903, it's a Gillette Brownie, by the way, this razor. And I don't know if you can see the Gillette logo on the back. There. But it's an awesome razor. Now, I have a lot of classic razors that my buddy Rick Jefferson sent me that I shave with occasion. I don't like to really shave with my vintage razors because I just like to keep them in pristine state. But my buddy Rick Jefferson sent me like 4 awesome razors about a year ago. And I pretty much keep them cleaned up in cases and whatnot. But this one my wife found me. And it's a 1903 Brownie. And it's in great shape. I mean, the only really fault to this razor is the ball end is kind of loose and it comes out. But I can buy a reproduction handle on this. But anyway, this video is going to be long because I'm shooting the breeze here. So anyway, I took my shower this morning. It's late at night. So my hair is not hydrated. I'm not going to use a pre-shave because a pre-shave that I don't use a lot anymore, because I like it better as a post-shave, is the Perasso pre-shave. Now this is the red, this is the sandalwood scent, which is, I love the scent. I actually like it on my face as a post-shave. So after I shave, I like to apply this. As a pre-shave, I'm used to like a slick stuff, like the Cube, or the Tube, which is the same thing as the Cube, or Sterling has a pre-shave in a soap form, which is great. I'm not a big fan of pre-shave oils because it kind of gives me the same effect that this does. To me, this is kind of sticky, but we're gonna give this a shot. This might be a disaster of a shave. I have a day and a half of growth, so I says I am not hydrated because I'm going to use that pre-shave. Now, I got this Barber Up kind of been soaking here. Now, brush, I'm using just the brush. I'm not mad at the brush. The brush is just something, because I don't have any brushes that I do not like. I've never had any brushes that I do not like. So today I'm just going to use my F1 Innovator. Just because the knot in this, I think we might do a good job on this shave stick. And the brush is actually by Rich Man Shaving. There's an F1 Innovator knot in here, so we're going to see how this works out. So what I'm going to do is I am going to wet my face. Wow, that water's hot. I'm going to wet my face. I'm going to put on the Perasso pre-shave. It's kind of like a cream. I believe the original reason why I bought this pre-shave was because Ken surfs. Used to use it a lot way back when on his channel. And I never used to use pre-shaves back in the day. So it has a great scent. It does make my skin feel great. That's why I like to use it sometimes as a post shave, especially if I have a bad shave. But we're going to use this time as a pre-shave. It's, for me, it's not really like it's slick. So, I don't know. But like I said, this is a second chance video. So, I'll let that sit on my face while I deal with this shave stick. I'm going to empty the water out of here. Grab this F1 Innovator knot. And let's just see. I know it's going to rattle around in this bowl a little bit because it's just a stick. But let me see. Like I said, one thing that I do like about this soap is it does have good slickness. Else, I'd pretty much not even do this. I'm more concerned about the razor. But the last 2 times I used the soap on camera, and I've only used it 2 times, I haven't used it off camera. The scent is pleasing. It sort of has a little bit of that palm olive, but I wish it doesn't smell as good as the palm olive, but it's a good scent. Somebody did comment on the video I did make of this, of what they thought it smelled like, because they bought it also. But last time I used this, the lather was it dissipated. But like I said, the saving grace of the last shave with this soap was the slickness was great. Hope you guys can see me, because I know it's dark in here. And sometimes my face looks weird in this light. I didn't break out the extra lights because I just wanted to do this video quick. Oh no, I think my wife's doing laundry. Now, it did whip up a really nice lather. And the shave stick is just sitting in the bottom of this bowl. It looks awesome, but we'll see if it holds itself. Alright, so let me I have that Parasso pre-shave, the red, which is the sandalwood scented. Awesome. It's awesome stuff as far as scent wise. Like I said, as far as the pre-shave, it never really gave me any added slickness or anything. So, alright. Lather up with the Barber Upp. The Barber Upp is listed as a sandalwood scent, but if they say so. I just get like a very clean barbershop-y kind of, maybe sandalwood. Problem is, I pretty much used to use Taylor Bond Street sandalwood, so once you go with Taylor Bond Street sandalwood, you kind of ruined for life when it comes to sandalwood scents, because I always think everything has to smell like that, and it doesn't. But well, it looks like it's doing the same kind of lather as the last time I used it, but it looks like it might be a little thicker. It feels good on the face, but then again, I do have that Parasso pre-shave on. I know that they said in Parasso you can use that as a pre-shave or a post. It has all kind of good goodies in it for your skin. So now the other hard part of this video is going to be tagging somebody. I have 2 people in mind, because I went through almost everybody's video to kind of see what this video was about, but to see who was tagged and not tagged. I'm pretty sure I found 2 people who weren't tagged, because this video was done a while ago. I think about a month ago. So, alright. So I can see the lather is kind of dissipating on my face. But we'll see. Alright, so we're going to go with this 1903 Gillette Open Comb Brownie. Now there's a brand new Astra SP in here. It is a newer SP, meaning it has the laser etched logo and not the dark black logo. And it's only on one side. I remember the Astras I used to have, the logo was on both sides of the blade in dark black ink. Yeah, I can see this lather is definitely dissipating on my face, but the slickness is still there. One thing I did not do with this soap, which I said I was going to do in the video I did months and months ago, was I was going to try to use the Cube by PAA, because the Cube is also a lather booster. But I did not. And I wasn't going to use it on this shave because I wanted to see if I could change the performance of the soap. Now the soap is slick, but I'll tell you one thing, I can definitely feel this blade in this razor. It isn't tugging me though, but it is definitely, I can tell it's there. And the other thing is this razor is super duper light. And I like my razors a little heavier because I have a tendency to push down too much pressure on a light razor. The Barber Up does have a pleasing scent. It just doesn't have poofy lather. Now, I'm not a big poofy lather kind of guy either, but I do like a lather. And this kind of is doing what Williams used to do to me. Now, in my bowl, let me see if I can show you the brush here. It's all covered in this. It's kind of dissipating on my brush a little bit, but it's also dissipating in the bowl. And I still have the shaving stick in the bowl. So, I can at least, you know, rub the brush on the stick again. I mean, when it lathers, it's nice and voluminous and poofy, but it just disappears. So, and I believe the last 2 times I've used this soap, I used the boar brush. Now this F1 innervator knot is a hybrid badger, finest badger, and synthetic. I think the ratio was 50 to 50, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's see how that does. Boy, I'm sure making a mess on the old counter. I'm not even going to clear my lips because I think by the time I do, I'll lose the lather on my face. See, where I usually get in trouble with light razors is when I go against the grain like this, because I seem to push a little too hard. Yeah, that blade definitely feels like it's a little rough under my nose. There's good feedback. I'm actually gonna throw some more lather under my nose because that blade is a little rough for me there. Or it could be the razor too. What I should have did was, I know I really shouldn't have taken a razor I wasn't so throw with and a blade and put them together, but hey, it's a challenge, right? Because most of the other Gillette razors I have, vintage razors, they're very mild. This one's a little on the aggressive side. Plus, it's an open comb, and I'm not a big open comb fan, but it is a cool looking razor. Alright, so I mean, it wasn't a bad shape. Got some lather up in the nostrils. Like, my face is pretty slick. You know, the Barber Up soap may not be full of fluffy lather, but it does definitely have the slickness. And it's rather inexpensive. You get that shave stick, I think it was $9. I think it's still available on Amazon. I will leave the link down there for it. Yeah, that's good. I mean, I'm not like down to the bone BBS, but it's pretty good and pretty slick. Alrighty, so let me just wipe down my counter. Because I am the counter messer-upper. And let me drain the Sea Monster, which is my sink. Because of that awesome noise it makes at the end. Reed over at, there you go, Shave Cave, gave me that nickname. Because on all the Facebook groups I belong to, and I'm a admin on one, and I'm a moderator on a couple others, they call me the Godfather because, I think it was because I'm from New Jersey, but now everybody on YouTube can call me the Sea Monster. I like that one. Alright, I'm just going to cold water rinse this. That water's cold that night. Oof, there was some cold water. I technically forgot to grab a towel, so I don't even know whose towel this is, or if this is even one of my older shaving towels. But well, I got that Lancaster towel coming, so I can't wait for that one. Then I'll definitely know which towel is mine. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, which I dried my face, but I also have the matching alum from Barber Up. Now the alum block is great because it's an alum block. So this is their green block. No problems with this whatsoever, but I'm just going to use it because I really want to see how close that was. I think it was pretty close because my face is feeling pretty like it was shaved closely. Plus I do have a little bit of slickness left, so like I said, that Barber Up soap definitely does have good slickness. It's just the lather, it just lacks the... Wow. It feels like I just put on Osage rub on my face. I got some serious feedback going on here. Yeah. So that was definitely a close shave. Now I can't really blame the razor or the blade because I should have put in a blade I'm familiar with. But I wanted to put the Astra SP in just because, like I says, I loved Astra SPs, and then I got the newer ones, and I don't know if they're 100% real. I'm pretty sure they are because I asked around. I remember I emailed Gio from Gio Fatboy from Shave Nation because he did a video on it, and I don't know. So, but I do have some Astra Superior stainlesses coming because I kind of digging that lately too. So we'll see how those work out, but yeah, we'll see about the, we'll see if I mean, I still have a good amount of the SPs. I did go through a lot of them, but when I put on my Rockwell, they're okay, but they're not like, you know, like other blades I have, so. Alright, so you can see that the lather kind of fuzzed out there. I mean, it's still there. I mean, it is very, very slick. So, you know, if you're not a lather, one of those lather hogs that wants 50 feet of lather on their face, is pretty good. It's got a decent scent. According to Barber Upp, it's sandalwood. Like I says, I'm used to, you know, Taylor Bond Street style sandalwood. I have sandalwood by other artisans, but this is a different take on sandalwood in my nose. I do have a little weird when it comes to scents, because when I think of scents, I always go back to my childhood and think of what did that remind me of. So, well, I'll tell you one thing. I don't have any cuts or anything or nicks. I had a little weeper here that I've been dealing with every shave, but it seems okay. I mean, I definitely can tell with the alum block that I did have a close shave. So, I mean, it's nothing like, you know, like I'm in agony. It was definitely a close shave. And like it says, this F1 Innovator knot I always use this knot when I have soaps that are hard, or I have a triple milled soap that's got a really hard puck, because this really digs into the soap really good. So that's the reason why I picked this brush. I have no problems with the brush, so it's not like it's its second challenge, because I use this brush a lot. And that's an F1 Innovator knot in there, and the brush itself was made by Rich Man Shaving. Now, the pre-shave, the Parasso Red, you know, it was okay. I mean, I like it, but I don't think it's slick like what I think a pre-shave should be. It definitely has great skin food in it. So, now let's get to the soap. Back to the soap. The Barber Upp shave stick. Because it comes in this nice little cardboard container, and it comes in a plastic sleeve. Right now I have it in my timeless bowl, and you can see how the lather kind of fuzzed out a little bit there. It kind of looks good on camera, but it's very bubbly. And let me rinse this out, and I'll kind of show you what the stick looks like. And the stick is very hard. It's not soft like a Palmolive stick or a tobacco stick or an Arco stick or most, you know, shaving sticks out there, because I have a lot of shaving sticks. Like a Latosia stick, they're all pretty soft. This one was pretty hard. Now, I bloomed it for a while. I remember I was setting up for my shave, and I was putting my camera gear together and making sure my SD card was empty and whatnot, and I went and I put this in warm water, and it seems like it softened it up a little bit, but there's the actual stick. And it sits in, that is slick, and it sits in this plastic container, which is the same as my Omega alum stick. So, which now I'm not going to be able to fit in here. Anyway, so I will let this soap dry, of course, but it sits in this container like this, and there is a cap there that goes over. And like I said, this is a decent deal to, you know, to take as on a trip, travel. But I'm actually going to leave this open and let this dry. Right there. Alrighty. And that, of course, was my timeless bowl. Had no problems with that either. I pretty much use this bowl all the time. It's a great value for $12. I think it's still $12. It's either 12 or 14. I don't actually really remember, but I know it's pretty inexpensive. I had all kinds of bowls. The only bowl I don't have, which I'm going to eventually get, is the copper one from Captain's Choice. I had a Captain's Choice ceramic bowl. I had a nice blue one. Broke it in the move. I broke so much shaving gear when we moved. Yeah, so that was a Thomas bowl. Alright, so the Gillette Brownie Razor. Good job on that. I mean, it's open comb, and to me it's a little rough, but you know, it's shavable. This is the second time I've actually shaved with that. Now let me go over the Astra. I'm going to actually put on my reading specs so I could see, because these are the blades that only have laser etching on one side, and they say Astra Superior Platinum on them. And I know it's probably impossible to see on the camera. Let me try to maybe wipe down the blade. I usually don't wipe my blades down. I usually don't even keep them for more than a shave or two. I used to shave with them four or five times, but nowadays with blades being so affordable. So if you can see, it says Astra Superior Platinum, so it's an SP, but it's laser etched only on one side. It doesn't have the black writing like it used to, and you can see because the other side has nothing on it. Blank. So no matter which way I hold it, so maybe one day I'll be able to find somebody who has some older Astras. Alright, now I'm going to wash that alum off because I can definitely feel it on my face. It's still a little tingly. I just used the alum just because I wanted to see how close or shave was, and it was pretty close for me. So, alright, since it's late at night, I'm not really going to do anything for the sea monster. Did you hear it? It glowed twice today. The sea monster has spoken twice. I know this video is probably super duper long. I'm already in it by 30 some minutes. Yikes. Sorry folks, it's so long. Okay, now real quick, I'm just gonna throw some Thayers on my face. Just some cucumber, just as an astringent, because I will be heading to bed soon, so I don't have to smell purty. Alright, now, I should have did this tag in the beginning of my video, but I'm going to tag two people. I know one of them definitely hasn't been tagged yet for this kind of video because I already contacted him and I asked him. So I'm going to tag the traveling shaver, Jeremy. I always tag him because he always returns the favor. And I am pretty sure, and I'm sorry if you already did it, but I'm going to tag Jimmy from NYC Shaves. Jimmy's right across the river, across the Hudson there in New York. We're all hunkered down here still with this virus crapola. So Jimmy, I hope you're staying safe out there. Jimmy is a glass master. Has his own glass company. Awesome deal. I probably ran into him back in the day when I used to work in New York a lot doing, you know, home theaters and whatnot. I did a lot of custom jobs in New York. Anyway, that was before the bass fishing days. Alright folks, so if you enjoyed my second chance video today, give me a thumbs up. If you thought it sucked butt, thumbs down. And please subscribe. We're getting up there again in subscribers. Have an awesome giveaway for you guys when we reach a certain number. And yeah, your comments are awesome. I answer every single one of them. And until next shave, Glenn signing off.